What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with another update with Pork Chop. Guess what I got refilled? Yeah, there we go. This thing is full now. Thank God. And I guess these videos are just going to be Monday through Friday from here on out, because with this whole, social distancing all-in thing, I have like no time. My weekends are pretty much set for me. Like, I have no say pretty much when it comes to what I do on the weekends right now, because we use that as our cleaning days. We use that as our pretty much just picking up around the house days. And I left the house once on Saturday. No, technically twice on Saturday. But we were picking up groceries, and then we were picking up dinner, and that's it. So I technically could have done one picking up dinner, now that I think about it, but I don't know if you guys. Okay, I'm gonna give you a first question before I give you guys a first the key words, and that is, would you be interested in seeing my wife once a week doing these vlogs with me? Just let me know. She'll sit right here in this seat right here, and she'll probably be on her phone or looking out the window or whatever, but she'll be with me most of the time. And so what do you guys think? That's question number one before you get your keywords. And so I guess I can just give you a recap of what I did Saturday and Sunday. And today, Saturday, I was allowed I make my wife sound like she rules with an iron fist, but she really doesn't. But she let me sleep in until 10, and I got up and we just started doing stuff around the house, doing laundry, doing sweeping and mopping, which she did most of it, God bless her. But I went out into the backyard, and I fixed some nails on our fence post, and I fixed our back gate. Our back gate, it came off its hinge a little bit, and it kind of like it drags on the ground towards the front of it. But I tightened those bolts, and now they're or those screws. I tightened the screws, and now it's good. Now it goes freely. So there you go. In case you guys were giving two shits about my back gate, so there you go. And then my wife has this little thing, this little jar that she made me for Christmas, and it's pretty much that I can pick these little things. They're kind of like little coupons or whatever. And so one is oh, well, I get to we get to go out to dinner, so we would go to a restaurant, or so the one that I drew on Saturday was movie night at home. So she said, okay, so Saturday night we'll do movie night. So we did it, and we watched 4 movies. My wife ended up watching 5 movies because I passed out before she did. But we watched 3 horror movies, and then we watched Toy Story 4. Pretty much we try to find to see what the best quote unquote horror movies that Netflix had to offer, and Netflix and Hulu both need to step their game up when it comes to horror movies. They do pretty good around Halloween. They put some good ones on there, but they need to step up their game. First movie we watched was called The Forest, and it's about the Japanese suicide forest. And this girl has this twin sister that gets a job in Japan, teaching English to Japanese children. And the school calls her twin sister, who lives in America, and is like, hey, she's been missing for 2 days. We filed a missing persons report. She was last seen going into the suicide forest. And so the twin sister takes it upon herself to fly to Japan and try to figure out where the hell her sister is. She meets this guy who's a reporter, and he is along for the ride pretty much as a story that he's trying to report. And then they get a guy, a Japanese guy that helps them navigate through the suicide forest, staying on the path and stuff like that. And it was a good movie. The ending was kind of Okay, like, yeah, wow, okay. So that's how they're gonna end it. Wow, okay, wow. And the second movie we watched was called Emily, except it's spelt weird. It's like Emile. It's something weird like that. And what that's about is about this chick that is posing as a babysitter that has like these glowing reviews, and she has a Facebook page dedicated to her services, and she has all these other parents that are telling this current family is like, oh well, she's the best babysitter we've ever had, she's really good with my girls, and she's just overall just good at her job, and so I would recommend hiring her. So this couple is having a anniversary dinner, their 13th anniversary, and so they hire this babysitter, and it turns out not to be who they think they hire. So this babysitter is letting the kids run amok and making them eat entire packages of cookies, and that just sounded like a Friday night to me, but whatever. And painting on the walls, and at one point they actually feed like their pet mouse to one of the pet snakes, or the pet snake, and it's just, she's just really shady. And then you find out why she is the way that she is later on in the movie, but I'm not going to spoil it if you guys want to watch it. So go ahead and watch that one. The third one we watched was called Eli. Not the Book of Eli, it was just called Eli. And it's about this little boy that has like an immune deficiency that can't go outside and can't like take a shower because he gets exposed to oxygen. He starts like burning from the inside. And then if he gets exposed to water, like it burns him, even if water just touches his skin. So his parents take him to this like mansion out in the middle of nowhere, and it's this doctor that lives in this mansion with her two assistants, and there's a series of 3 treatments, and they're trying to cure him, and things go weird. He starts to see ghosts. He starts getting dragged across the floor. There's a girl that lives like in the neighborhood that he talks to at night through a glass window. And just all in all, it's not what it seems. And the ending goes, it takes a turn, and it just keeps going. It takes a left turn, and it just goes all the way to the freaking end of the freaking hemisphere, because it goes and goes and goes. It had a very weird ending, and it was very extreme, just to say the least. But it was interesting. Go watch that, Eli. So that's another one that you guys can go watch and then tell me what you think. If you've already watched it, let me know what you think of these movies. And then of course Toy Story 4, which was very cute. It was very interesting. It's actually the first Toy Story movie I did not see in theaters. I actually saw the first Toy Story in theaters when I was like 2 years old. And I vaguely remember going to the movies with my dad to see it. And then Toy Story 2 came out as a little bit older, and I sure as hell remember that because I thought it was the best of the series. And then Toy Story 3, I went with Tanner and Andrew, and I cried like a baby. And then Toy Story 4, I cried a couple of times. So it continues to do what it's doing. And then my wife wanted to watch Zootopia, so we watched Zootopia, and I fell asleep. Not because I hated the movie, it was just I was tired at that point. It was like 1:30 in the morning, so I was like, yeah, I'm kind of tired. I'm going to go to sleep. So I passed out and woke up, and it was Easter, so I hope you guys had a great Easter. And my wife made waffles and bacon for breakfast, and then for dinner, we had a little get-together with our roommate and her boyfriend, and then Jess, who lives a couple of blocks down the street. It was less than 10. It was a group of less than 10, so we had a small net group, and we ate ham, cheesy potatoes, green beans, cranberry sauce, because I love cranberries, and Red Lobster's Cheddar Bay biscuits. My wife got the box mix that you can get at the store. And then for dessert, Jess made cupcakes, and made it like the inside kind of looked like an Easter egg, so it had like pinks and greens and yellows, and it was really cool looking. And then she made a turquoise frosting, and then she had these little chocolate caramel bunnies, and then she put them on top of the frosting. So we did that, and then we ended the night playing Cards Against Humanity, and it was great. And during dinner and during Cards Against Humanity, I played Church 6. Kind of like a little sneak preview. Of course, only my wife and Jess knew about it. Casey and Nate didn't know it from Adam. But so far, I've gotten very, very positive responses towards it. So I'm really excited about Church 6. And it was just a small fraction of the playlist, because the playlist is, like I said, 17 and a half hours of music. And this was only like a 4-hour, 5-hour thing. So I had plenty of music to go around. And so, yeah, I was very happy that, because even my wife, because I showed my wife a couple of the songs that was on Church 6, and she was automatically hooked when she discovered that I put like 5 to 10, I can't remember, 5 to 10 songs for her, just kind of like a tribute for her, to show how much I love her, just something goofy like that. So I put a bunch of songs on there that reminded me of her, and I knew songs that she would like, and so that's why I did it, and that's what I did. And so yeah, that's pretty much all I did yesterday. And then today was work as usual, worked 7 to 5, and I might have to go out of town tomorrow again, but I don't know for sure. And see, my wife's in front of me right now, so she's talking on the phone with somebody while I'm vlogging. So all right, guys, I'm home. Thank you all so much once again for dropping by, and always remember, my little piglets call and pork chop loves y'all the most. I'll take it easy, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.